Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And they continue with Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, Blind. I've traveled through the ages to London in 1999, and I'm currently in the base of the Society of Leopold, trying to get my bearings in the modern world. Okay, this looks...
Hello, filthy little kindred. I am Father Leo Alatius, and I have killed bloodsuckers like you for 200 years.
I have no wish to fight thee.
Then give up your blood without a fight. It will make a tasty addition to my collection. Early generation kindred, vintage 12th century, 1140. A good decade for Vitae.
I wish only to leave this place, but I will kill thee if I must.
Your time is dead, boy. You can never fit into this world. You have no one. You are nothing. Let us deliver you from this alien land of eternal loneliness and pain.
I did not endure for 800 years to die at thy behest. To the abyss with thee!
Oh, destroy blood vats, okay.
Nay! My Vitae! My precious Vitae! Stop! Please! I'll die without it!
Oh, he's slurping it from the floor. Right, I didn't really think about it. I technically killed him all the same. He's going to die of old age, because he has lived past natural human lifespan, so he needs it to live. But I guess it's a moot point, because if I didn't do that, I would have to kill him in combat, so he would die either way. And he did intend on killing me, so I don't feel particularly bad about this. Okay, let me upgrade, I guess, a bit of strength. And I think I will actually buy some fortitude for fights.
Please save me, save me!
Okay, he's actually like licking it off the floor, which is pathetic and sad, but I kind of get that. Like, he will literally die.
Save me, save me! My Vitae! Please save me, save me!
Okay, let's read another one of his journal entries.
From the Journal of Father Leo Alatius, Society of Leopold. These damned Setites are proving very hard to find, since they hired the criminal Giovanni to make their shipments untraceable. Still, once the blood of my sleeping vampire courses through my veins, I'll find them and crush the sleeping Vukodlak. Then, with the blood of Vukodlak in my veins, I'll be able to destroy all vampires. Of course, I don't mean all vampires. I'll require a well-maintained flock of imprisoned vampires to keep me supplied with blood. And I'll have to crush all the other vampire slayers lest they destroy my flock. Then I'll have life eternal, without succumbing to the curse of Cain. This will take time, but I have all the time in the world. My first 300 years of life will soon seem like nothing more than a prelude to my holy domination of the earth. Tomorrow we try to feed the vampire without awakening him.
Okay. Clearly that didn't work.
I can't wait to get a hold of it. Burns! They'll burn like tinder.
To the abyss with thee!
Okay. I don't have any space left in my inventory, so if I don't find anything that's, you know, supremely cool, I will just have to remain with what I have until I find like a vendor or someone I can trade with. Okay, now that I have defeated the leader, presumably the front gate might have unlocked on the lower level. Wait. I guess I must have not been here, or it did literally unlock on its own, basically. Okay, West London, yeah, so this is the exit.
Now is all my reason thrown down. Surely my sleep hath made me mad, for if I'm yet sane, then the world has become a lunatic asylum. Towers of glass loom over the tallest cathedral spires. Juggernauts of steel hurtle through the streets of London. The cobbled Roman roads, which once I walked as a young crusader, are now fused into a single ribbon of black stone. And those roads are clogged with night-walking Londoners, heedless of the danger from the vampires among them. Are they so emboldened by the phantom torches, which pierce the night and stab my eyes? Surely my world has died, and all I love lies buried with it.
Okay, to be honest, again, I kind of call bullshit. Well, I guess I do it a little bit preemptively, but I assume I'm just able to walk freely on the streets, where I am literally, like, I'm wielding a gigantic sword, and I am clad in a garb of a 12th century crusader, which obviously the latter part could be explained reasonably well by me doing like cosplay or a historical reenactment, but I'm pretty sure a policeman would...
My garments have moldered away with age, as my body would have, were I not one of the damned. I cannot wander the streets clad thus. I have need of suitable garments.
Boy, you need a lot more than some new clothes, you freak. You need to hand over your wallet.
I know not thy language, but thy intent is clear from the mask that obscures thy eyes. Thou art a common cutpurse.
What? What's this about a purse? Shut up and give me your money.
I shall give thee my blade instead.
Yeah! Are you crazy? Ow, please don't hurt me. Take my gym bag, please. You need clothes, right? I got clothes. You take them. Just don't hurt me.
I thank thee for this gift. Go forth, and steal no more.
Right. Okay, I'm gone.
Okay, so I guess the game at least gets a point for addressing that, but still, a policeman would surely question me about running around with a sword. Although I guess this is the world of darkness, so I guess maybe one of the symptoms of it being the world of darkness is that they don't care. Society of Leopold, West London. Okay, it doesn't tell me much, to be honest. I've already lost myself. I think I came from here originally, but to be honest, I'm not sure. Like I'm legendarily bad at finding my way. Yeah, I did come from here. I'm legendarily bad at pathfinding, both in games and in real life, sadly. Okay, a curio shop is probably like a magic shop, so let's visit it. Yeah, that does look vaguely magical.
Hail and well met, keeper of the curio shop. I am Christoff.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
Thy shop displays items of great import. We would examine thy wares.
Very well then, Sumner Montague at your service.
Yeah, so this is basically an equivalent to a magic shop. So what can I sell to him? I guess most things. Like those bracelets and stuff. Can I sell gems as well? I can. Not weapons though, seemingly. Okay, do I have any scrolls of identification? No. So I would like to buy one at least to identify this. I guess I will save money for later, because I would like to buy the Amulet of Discipline if I find it in one of those shops. The one that lowers the cost of disciplines.
A pleasure serving you, Christoff. Good day. Do come back when you have more trinkets. Or more cash.
Okay, but first, let's identify the baton. Damage 20 bashing, Argent baton, extra damage to lupines. Oh, very interesting. So I guess werewolves are going to appear in this game, because obviously lupines is the name that vampires give to werewolves. They have their own name in their own tongue, but obviously which they call themselves Garou, but obviously the vampires don't know that. Interesting. So this might be very useful if a werewolf appears, and I presume by the very existence of this item that it will, because obviously it wouldn't make sense to design a weapon specifically useful against werewolves if none of them are going to appear in the game. Okay, so this, I presume, yeah, it goes to the underground, to the tube, the metro. So I can leave for another district. But I don't want to do that yet. I want to explore this one. Club Tenebrae. Tenebrae is darkness in Latin. So I wonder if this is a vampire-owned club, because obviously it's very common in fiction for vampires to own nightclubs, which I guess makes logistical sense, because given the overall setting, it's a very good feeding ground for vampires. Okay, this is just an alternate way of getting back here. So I will check out the club. Then. Okay, this is the symbol of the Sabbat. Interesting. Okay, I can talk with the bartender.
We have a wide selection of vitae for your dining pleasure. We have blue-collar brews, white-collar cocktails, and pink-collar daiquiris. We've got young blood, old blood, tainted blood, and blue blood. We've got innocence, we've got experience, uptown, downtown, Park Avenue matrons, and Bowery wino. Our special of the day is a succulent free-range virgin, fresh off the bus from Iowa, free of additives and preservatives. You'll find it a tart blend with a crisp and refreshing afterbite.
Okay, so I guess they straight up somehow knew that I am a vampire. Maybe he has auspex or something, and he could tell. But I'm not going to buy any, because I don't need to. My sword gives me all of the blood that I need. However, I can also talk to this guy.
Bottoms up. Blood's a bit diluted here, eh? What, you fresh out of the grave? Newly embraced? You look it, with that deer in the headlights look pasted on your gob.
Do not presume to mock me, whelp. I am far older than thou knowest, and have no patience for the likes of thee.
Well, well, well. Oi! Barkeep! Get this antique bloodsucker a swig of vitae, courtesy of Pink of Clan Brujah. And don't water it down, you mortal worm. This'll put some colour back in your cheeks. Air of the bat that bit you.
Thou art brujah? Art thou a Promethean?
You must be a fossil. The Prometheans are ancient history. Those nutters are long dead, along with their utopian ideals. What a load of bat shit that was. What's your name, you crusty old relic?
Forgive me. I am Christoff Romuald.
Oh, Christoff Romuald.
Christoff Romuald, once of the Order of the Sword Brethren. Once a Promethean brujah, and now I know not what. Weary, alone, and damned.
Damned I can't help. But no one is alone with old Pink around. Especially not a fella brujah. Here's to Christoff, the last of the Prometheans. Welcome to the new world, Squire. Hope you like what we done with the place. So, where will you be creating your Promethean paradise on Earth, Squire?
All I wanted was to be with my Inesca.
A bit of crumpet, eh? I've heard of worse paradises and no mistake.
But fair Inesca was taken as ghoul by that Tzimisce monster Vukodlak. After such horrors as I have endured, after losing so much, I awake to find I have finally lost all. For I have lost her.
Yeah, not so fast, Squire. There's two ways your bird might be around. Ghouls can live as long as us licks. Of course, she'd need a constant supply of Tzimisce blood, or she'll fall apart faster than Thatcher's reforms. And if one of them fiends embraced her, she'd be around today as one of us. Well, as a Tzimisce.
Thou dost compound my misery. I dare not hope such a thing. 'Twould be a curse if fair Inesca lived in such a state for 1,000 years.
Take it from old Pink. Anything's better than the quiet of the grave. There's hope even for us licks. We can climb the path to the summit, or some such.
Thou art on the road of humanitas?
Something like that.
Thou speakest true. Should Inesca have been preserved for lo these many centuries, I shall seek after her. Whether she is ghoul to that monster Vukodlak, or one of his vampires, I shall find her. Find her and destroy him. He will pay in angry blood. And if I find only her grave, I shall be exceedingly glad for her soul.
Rare thing, such passion in licks. Bloodless pack of cowards these days. Tell you what, I'll help you find this bird, Inesca. I hate the Setites too. I could enjoy sinking me fangs into a fiend or two.
Okay. That's I don't. He does not strike me as a person I would personally easily get along with. I find his manner of speech to be kind of grating, but I will take him with me. Maybe he'll grow on me.
My Lord Pink, thou art honorable. I accept thy kindly offer.
You need me to tell you what's what? The Camarilla have a million little rules. Wipe yourself with the wrong hand, and these licks will call down the Justicars on you.
What?
Nothing, just a joke.
Thou art unlike the vampires of my world, for most only assisted me for their personal gain.
Well, what's left of us, brujah, gotta stick together. Even if you are a moldy old fossil. So, where did you last see this bird of yours?
I last beheld Anezka before the collapse of the Zemitsi stronghold in Prague. I have since learned that the Zemitsi have traveled from thence to London, and by sea to a land west of London called New York. Perhaps this New York lies within Ireland.
No! Ever since the famine, Ireland lies within New York!
There are isles west of Ireland?
Yeah, something like that. Little place called America. The United States thereof.
United States. An auspicious name, for I wish my own state reunited.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Perhaps in New York shall we find a criminal named Giovanni.
Giovanni? They ain't one guy. They're a whole clan. A whole clan of criminals. They snacked on old Cappadocius and sucked down all his juice. The entire Cappadocian clan is gone. And the Giovanni have their power.
I'm not surprised. The Cappadocian clan seemed oddly gullible and ripe for domination by schemers even in my day. What became of the brujah?
What hasn't? The brujah are all kissed and made up with the Ventru now, in one big happy family called the Camarilla. The Toreador, the Gangrel, the Nosferatu, the loony Malkavians, even the Tremere are bosom buddies. Out of fear of Gehenna, mostly. Our real enemy is the Sabbat, made up of the Sumitsi, the Lasombra, and a pack of the most vicious licks in the world. I don't care for the snobs of the Camarilla any more than the next lick, but I don't want to dig my way out of a bloody grave. That's what the Sabbat do to you. Beat you to the brink of death, then bury you. When you start starving, you claw your way to the surface, the madness killing any bit of humanity in you. So I work with the Camarilla against the Sabbat.
My past is dead, and I am no longer a pawn servicing the whims of the elders and their jihad.
It ain't good to be alone out there. It helps to have a gang at your back. Especially if you want to find this Anezka. I can't help you find the Giovanni, but I can help you find out about any bootleg shipping. The filthy Setites run all the bootleg shipping in London. I know a Setite knocking shop on the East End. Now let's put the boot into some snakes, but watch yourself. The Setites are a real bad seed.
Knocking shop?
I know you had them in your day, Chris. Even a geezer like you can't be older than the world's oldest profession.
Oh.
Now come on, we're gonna need some supplies. You can sell some of that old junk and get some real weapons.
We require an armorer and an alchemist.
Something like that.
Okay, so I guess I was as confused as Christoff on that. I didn't realize that by knocking shop he meant a brothel. Okay, I guess that's it over here. So let's leave and look for that van that he mentioned. Oh, explore London for clues about shipments of earth from Prague.
All these horseless carriages and electric lights must be too much for your little medieval mind, eh, Chrissy?
Okay, this is a kind of a cool response. Like, I kind of call bullshit. I think he would be very much bewildered by modern technology, but it sounds vaguely badass, so let's say that.
I have witnessed the perverse experiments of the Tremere, clay that walks like a man, and spirits of the dead. Lights and wagons have no power to enthrall me.
Ah, shut up. Who asked you? You'll need me if you want to survive in this world.
Okay, so he said there's supposed to be a vendor in a van. This is a bus. In fact, it's a double-decker, so one of the famous London buses. It's even red. I guess I cannot go this way. But wait, I'm pretty sure I've explored everything in here. Club Tenebrae. I was here, so I walked this way. West London and the Society of Leopold. Yeah, I think that's it in this location. Yeah, because this goes back to the Society of Leopold. So I guess I'm going to go to the metro and travel to East London. Actually, what's his weapon? He has a shotgun. Cool. I will have to buy him some more ammunition though.
I should bring you up to date on the modern world, Christoff. Let's see. Against all odds, peddlers and money changers defeated the priests and the nobles, so now merchants rule the world. Peasants rule themselves by voting on who gets to be king in his court. And some people still believe the world was created in 7 days, even though men have walked on the moon.
Okay, again, this sounds vaguely badass, and I was kind of role-playing Christoff as a rather devout Christian, you know, very concerned for the state of his soul, and for wanting to be restored to his humanity. Obviously, I'm not religious myself, so for me, it is bonkers, much as Pig said, that there are still people who believe in young Earth creationism, and they believe that, you know, Earth is 6,000 years old because they've calculated it based on like biblical clues, and that it was created in 6 days. Actually, but I actually like how Christoff corrects him, because he is correct. Based on the Genesis account, you know, it wasn't 7 days, it was 6, because on the 7th the Lord himself rested. So I do believe that is kind of ridiculous. Like, I have nothing against religion in principle, but in practice I feel like to be deeply religious and to hold all of those beliefs in sincerity, 100% of them, requires to sort of suspend your own judgment and suspend your own reason, because you cannot believe those things. They are contradicted in so many ways by literal facts against the natural about the natural world. You know that the accounts of the Bible are contradictory even within themselves, and even, you know, to the greater extent if you just observe how the world works. But I will say that because it seems to fit what kind of character Christoff is.
The Lord completed the world in 6 days. And that means that faith has not died in these 800 years.
Unfortunately, not.
Okay. Theater brothel. Okay, so that's where the Setites live, right? So I'm not going to go there yet, because that's my main objective. So I prefer to save that for last. I want to explore the area.
Brace that tender heart of yours, Chris. These damned Setite snakes ghoul the working girls and boys and sell them to mortals and kindred alike. Kindred pay to feed on the poor harlots, and the Setites feed on the mortal customers. The juice bags leave tired, but they never suspect a thing. Cozy as you please. The mistress of the place is a Setite called Lucretia. She sells some of their ghoul slaves to the Sabbat in America, and runs drugs and weapons through those cargo ships of yours. Maybe she's picking up some extra cash moving mud for the fiends.
Okay, so this is the theater. So I'm not going to go inside yet. I will check the other path first.
Oof, I'm damned thirsty. I could go for a lick stick.
Lickstick?
A mortal. Feeding, you stupid git.
We shall not take the lives of those we feed upon.
Oh, bugger off. What do you care about the juice bags anyway?
As long as we have greater power, we have an obligation to keep them under our protection.
You're a fat lot of fun, aren't you?
It is important.
Okay, okay. No killing when I feed, Christ.
As much as I find Pink himself to be a little bit irritating, the banter between him and Christoff is kind of fun, I guess. Okay, cargo ship locked, so that's for later. Bridge Haven and Otto's van, so I guess this is...
We need to get you some real weapons. Those ancient artifacts ain't gonna do shit against licks with guns. You need to sell some junk. I bet that necklace would fetch a tidy sum.
Never.
Oh, terribly sorry, your lordship. Just trying to save your blood-sucking hide is all.
Ah, I guess he was commenting on the Amulet of St. Jude that I got from Aneska.
What? What do you want?
Okay, so there are different, like I can buy like a leather vest or maybe like a flak jacket. Riot shield, nope, because I'm using a two-handed weapon. I would, however, like to buy some shotgun shells. Okay, I don't want anything else because it doesn't look particularly interesting. But I will buy some. I guess I can sell this, although it might be kinda useful. I will keep it. I will also buy some shotgun shells for Pig. Okay, I think that's enough. I will sell the knuckles, however. And I think that's it for now.
Get lost!
Alright, let's head over to the underground. The Setite brothel's over by the docks in an abandoned theatre. Come on. I plan to rack up a few Setite skins before the night's over.
Okay, but before I do, there's a haven nearby. Presumably, there is nothing actually inside, apart from, yeah, a bed and a chest. But still, I just wanted to be sure. So is that everything? This is the Haven, East London, brothel. Yeah, I guess it's just like a harbor area. So there's not much to do, seemingly, apart from pursuing the Setites. Okay, this goes back. Well, so I guess I'm going to the brothel then.
Hey boys, I've got what you want.
Love, you don't even know what I want.
Fresh blood.
I take it back. I guess you do know after all.
Okay.
Don't kill me! I'm not one of the Setites. I'm from
Come
Clan
upstairs.
Toreador.
I'll flush
Prove
those
it.
white cheeks.
Who are cry, cry, cry?
You mean the American band Cry Cry Cry? Aren't they that acoustic trio that, even though they're all songwriters, only does covers of songs by other groups and performs the most depressing?
Enough! She's a Tory, all right.
Please protect me. I'll help you with whatever you need.
Come upstairs.
Okay,
I'll
again,
flush those
this
white
seems like something
cheeks.
Christoff would say, and it's actually something I would also say. Like, I think it's a little bit unfair to only help her on the condition that she does something to earn it. If she needs help, then just let's help her.
We offer protection even if you can do nothing to help us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for freeing me. I've been trapped in that damn brothel for nearly a year. I was kidnapped by a handsome Setite who came to see me sing in a club.
The snakes wanted you to give the mortals some bloody
Come
good
upstairs.
fun, eh?
I'll flush
Slip 'em
those
a little
white
taste
cheeks.
of Cain's kiss, did ya?
Most mortals love the delirium that comes from being a blood donor to a vampire. Especially the way I do it.
Where is their leader? We have questions about illegal shipping.
That would be Lucretia. She's horribly powerful. She lives in the Temple of Set below the brothel. I can't truly be free of her blood bond until she's dead. If anyone knows about shipping, it's her. She knows everything
Come
the Setites
upstairs.
know.
I'll flush
Great.
those white
How do we
cheeks.
get to her?
In the storage area, there's a locked door behind a cheesy-looking stage backdrop of the Valley of Kings. There must be some secret way to open the door, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, I guess she's coming with me. Okay, why not? Okay, it's seemingly quite a large location.
Come upstairs. I'll flush those white cheeks.
Okay, she said the temple is downstairs, right? So let's actually first explore the main area. This is the stage.
Upstairs. I'll flush those white cheeks.
Okay, there's not much actually happening here. Which is a bit disappointing. They designed this location, which is pretty large, and it seems there's nothing to actually do here. I cannot talk with any of those patrons. So I guess let's go and look for the entrance to the Setite temple. There must be a switch. Ah, okay. Well, let's go. I wonder if they will be as annoying as the Tremere were. Okay, this just goes back. For some reason, I thought was the door forward. Wait, I went back again somehow. Okay. Okay, I can't open this door for now. Well, I guess the answer to whether the Setites are as dangerous as the Tremere is a resounding no. Which is good, because the Tremere were majorly annoyed. Okay. Ah, there is a switch. Well, I guess they can stun me using their discipline of Serpentis. But it isn't nearly as annoying as the fire spells of the Tremere.
Hey, Chris, look at old Set. gobbling up Osiris. Filthy snakes.
Their worship of Set is frightening. I've seen such horrible things.
Okay, bloodstone. I'm looking for another switch, am I not? Because clearly this alcove can't be pointless. Or can it? I doubt the door is already opened. I guess it is. Don't call me surprised.
To the abyss with thee!
Okay, they also summon literal snakes to aid them in combat. Armored t-shirt. Okay, sure, why not? Probably better than nothing. Okay, there are blood pouches, which are pretty useful. However, I should also save. Because my own hubris might prove to be my undoing. Okay. Okay, I might actually die here, depending on how the situation develops. Okay, the verdict is that they are definitely weaker than the Tremere, but maybe a little bit stronger than the Gemisi. Okay, it's Setite Temple number 2. Let's save. Just in case. Okay. This is locked, but there's a switch. Okay, interesting. I guess I need 2 switches or something. Okay, so this links with the other one, so I don't need to backtrack there.
To the abyss with thee! We wish to know of thy shipping routes.
Slaughter them. Infidels. You will suffer the death of 1,000 cuts.
To the abyss with thee!
Okay. Wait. So, where does this go? This goes back over here, so what's the point? Like, I was pretty sure that the door forward must be over here, but this is just some kind of a shrine. Okay. Okay, a leather jacket should be perfect for him. Switch. Tome of Obfuscate, okay. I guess she can learn that. I'm not going to use it myself, and I don't even think I'm going to use it with her. Like, invisibility is not really, like... I'm going to fight them and kill them in the end anyway, so I'm not quite sure what hiding is going to accomplish in the meantime. Okay. So this switch must have opened something, right? I guess the question is, what exactly? Ah. This one has like a grenade launcher. I think I'm dead, actually. Which is annoying because I didn't save. Quite a bit. Okay, that was close-ish. So let me save now. It would be embarrassing if I died and had to repeat like the last 10 minutes. Okay, I'm not doing great.
To the abyss with
Okay. Okay, they are pretty annoying, but nowhere near as effective as the Tremere. Okay, do I have a Scroll of Awakening? I guess that is the question. Because if I don't, then I won't be able to bring them back. Okay, do I? Well, actually, I don't. Which is, I'm not going to lie, pretty annoying.
The beast awakens.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Okay, they are all dead again. This might actually be borderline undoable for me without the scroll. Okay, are they both alive? Yes, they are. Okay, so I should be kind of okay for now. Let's give them some blood. Okay, but this episode has been more than long enough, so I'm going to save and end it here for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!